plant was good picking shot over there on
Today when I lined up on the starting line to take off and I started hitting my throttle, there was just too much torque put to the ground. I must have had really good traction because it started to wheel stand my bike, which is good. That means it's getting a lot of traction and it's pushing forward faster than the bike can move, so it's raising the front end up. That's what a wheel stand is. And it was doing that, and then the belt broke. So that was the end of my day. That Mike Kelly sold me that belt, but it's not the belt's fault. I'm putting a lot more horsepower through the belt than it's designed to have, but the problem is they don't make anything designed to take what we're doing, but we're just doing our best, hanging in there doing it.
I was a little upset that Charlie blamed me for his belt breaking. You know, if you take care of things, they usually don't break, and by looking at Charlie's bike, it doesn't seem like it gets a whole lot of care.
We've really struggled just to get in the low sixes. And my first run out turns out to be a 597 at 131 miles an hour. That is an excellent time.
My first run out at the Immokalee drag strip, I absolutely just grenaded the tire up in smoke right at the line. My bike makes so much power and so much torque that I just didn't have the back tire set up right. On my second run, I still had too much air pressure in the tire. I got on the nitrous too quick, right away, smoked the tire again. So normally when you know you're not going to be on a good pass, you back off and you save the equipment.
Yeah, I got a 597. It was my very first run I run tonight, but it looks like we're going to really be able to crush that number with no problem. We got plenty of horsepower that we haven't even used yet, so we should do real good tonight. Well, Mike's up now. He's going to try to be that 597. He's already ran several times trying to do it. I don't think he's going to make it. He's got his work cut out for him. Those big blocks, those heavy pigs, it's just hard to get them down the track, but
My third run, it was really fun. I had a 67 Chevelle. It's a race car. He pulls up next to me, and he's got the same motor I'm running, and that car hooks up pretty good. And I knew that would be interesting. And I spanked him pretty good.
Mike's still out there running. He's just beating them poor guys, his mechanics. He's working at them so hard. He's screaming at them, telling them they got to get this thing to run faster. They haven't even watched the races. They've been doing nothing but working on his bike the whole night.
Mike got out there and performed. He performed like a king, I'll say it. Not quite as good as Gary, but he's there.
I'm not
but
done
the,
yet.
the day's not over.
Hey boys, need some natural male enhancement? How about 500 horsepower between your legs? Remember boys, size matters.
Naples' local favorite, not some fast food franchise bar. More than a club at Ridgeport Pub, we know who you are. Better food, better care, sports and music in the air. That's the Ridgeport Pub difference. Yeah, that's the Ridgeport Pub difference. That's the Ridgeport Pub difference.
Not really happy with the quality and taste of your water? Call Connecticut. With award-winning drinking water systems and purifiers, Connecticut will make sure you enjoy the cleanest, clearest, best-tasting water. Call Connecticut today for a more pleasant way to make your water taste great. Breathe easy and call your authorized Connecticut dealer today.
Extra! Extra! Did you hear all about it? That's right, Stevie Tomato's Sports Page continues a 6-year tradition of being the best. The best wings and ribs. The best sports bar, packed with 150 TVs. The best happy hour, half price from top to bottom.
Stevie Tomatoes Sports Page. Come for the food. Stay for the sports.
Looking for durable, cost-effective, state-of-the-art metal finishing? Come to Mario's Metalcraft and Powder Coating. Did you know powder coating is more durable and cost-effective than paint? Here at Mario's, we do all types of metal surfaces. Bikes, boats, cars, shutters, railings. You name it, we do it. Industrial and residential. No job too big or too small. Whether you want to polish, restore, or just plain bulletproof any metal surface, come to Mario's Metalcraft and Powder Coating. Mention this ad and get 15% off.
Our garage's time. That's what's going on here. We're in first place and they're in second, third.
I'll give you that. You got first place.
They're in some place. We're in numero uno, baby. You know, all the talk beforehand, you didn't hear a lot of that from us. We said bring it out here and do it.
We heard it from you.
And I know, I broke. But my other guys, we did it. We won.
So he wouldn't have to race.
You see, more talk. More talk. The numbers don't lie, and we got them. Thanks a lot. You all saw it.
I want to bring somebody
I did a wheel stand right at the get-go. Nice. But I
Did
broke.
we get that on film?
Yeah, we got it
I
on
want to see
film.
that.
Well, they're still trying to catch us, folks. But you all know better.
0.03 of a second. 597. 5.977 seconds. At 131 mile an hour.
And I
Now-
did 600 at 128.
Now listen, here's something we need to know. Here's something we need to know. Marv is our idol. This
Yeah,
guy,
Marv's the man.
He's up there. I'm 2 mile an hour slower than Marv right now. His
We're
all-time
getting
record.
there. We're getting there.
We'll get up with the big one. one of these. Hey guys,
Hey, Gary, how you doing, man? I didn't
this-
see that.
is this a time? 597,
Nice.
131. That's moving down the track.
597, 131. That's a mile an hour, and that's in 660 feet. That's an eighth mile. Okay, think about 0 to 131 in 660 feet. Don't try that at home.
The fastest in an eighth of a mile I've ever been in my life.
Actually, the bike shut off. I only get 88 miles an hour out of it now.
Actually, Jerry was beat by a small block.
I get beat by a girl right now.
Nah, he got beat by a small block. Just like I said before last week, this is where all the excuses start. Flat out, small blocks definitely did it. No question, they did. You can't talk, oh, I cut out, oh, I burned, I spun. All that's hocus pocus.
Get in there, Ron.
You won or you lost. And they lost. You got whipped like a red-headed stepchild. That's what I'm talking about.
Nip snip.
Oh, my belt broke! Oh, now I can't race!
I got that belt
That's all,
from
folks.
Summit Boss Hoss.
Yes, he did. But I specifically
But my
told him
bike had way too much power for it.
it is not a 1,000 horsepower belt. I told
Right,
you that.
right.
It's an 800 horsepower belt.
Right.
So
He did.
So you don't have 1,000 horsepower. You
It
only
was
got 800?
misuse. It was
Broke it with
misuse.
800.
I definitely abused it. I abused it all, baby.
There is a difference.
Talk, huh? Like I told you, more
Hey,
talk.
what'd you turn tonight?
646.
What'd you turn?
I didn't. I broke. Really, I don't think he needs to say much either. He set the mark. It's our garage, and they got to match it, which they haven't done.
Yeah.
So what else would you talk about?
Wait a minute, since you're not using all that nitrous over there, can I use it to cool down my transmission?
Absolutely.
You are the best.
Absolutely.
They left. 590. At 128. I think that beats a 597, but I ain't sure.
Hey, strut, man! Did you race 630? Did you run better? Yeah. 6-0? Where the boys at now? Hey! Hey! Good to see ya!
Charlie,
I'm looking for you! I think you're up!
I am. I'm up
What
next.
is this guy? Oh, Charlie! Oh, Charlie, we got some news for you!
Who did?
Mike ran a 690, I ran a 630!
590.
And 100?
Man, good run, bro. Man, that's the shit.
590!
That's upside down.
Zero! That's a zero!
They are number one. They won. They beat it.
Where's this?
Hey boys, need some natural male enhancement? How about 500 horsepower between your legs? Remember, boys, size matters.
Naples' local favorite, not some fast food franchise bar. More than a club at Ridgeport Pub, we know who you are. Better food, better care, sports and music in the air. That's the Ridgeport Pub difference. Yeah, that's the Ridgeport Pub difference. That's the Ridgeport Pub difference.
Not really happy with the quality and taste of your water? Call Connecticut. With award-winning drinking water systems and purifiers, Connecticut will make sure you enjoy the cleanest, clearest, best-tasting water. Call Connecticut today for a more pleasant way to make your water taste great. Breathe easy and call your authorized Connecticut dealer today.
Extra, extra! Did you hear all about it? That's right, Stevie Tomato's Sports Page continues a 6-year tradition of being the best. The best wings and ribs. The best sports bar, packed with 150 TVs. The best happy hour, half price from top to bottom.
Stevie Tomatoes Sports Page. Come for the food. Stay for the sports.
Looking for durable, cost-effective, state-of-the-art metal finishing? Come to Mario's Metalcraft and Powder Coating. Did you know powder coating is more durable and cost-effective than paint? Here at Mario's, we do all types of metal surfaces. Bikes, boats, cars, shutters, railings. You name it, we do it. Industrial and residential. No job too big or too small. Whether you want to polish, restore, or just plain bulletproof any metal surface, come to Mario's Metalcraft and Powder Coating. Mention this ad and get 15% off.
This week, you guys are the king.
This week, anything can change. I know that. Hey,
Oh, that's a great time.
who's on the hill now, man?
They're on
the hill now.
King
of the hill.
I'm the first to say it. You guys did it.
Oh, Lost Horse rules.
Damn, it's tough.
Let me get you some.
You guys are just lucky my belt broke.
Here we go with the belt broke. It was something for Charlie here. I told him I was gonna bring some baby butter for his ass after I spanked it, and he didn't believe me.
Mike took the top. He took it just by a little fraction, but he did take the top. That's a surprise because normally big blocks won't do that. But I'll have to get the small block back out. We've had it parked here for a while, so we better get back out and do some more running.
No, I ain't going.
Mike is the king. Maybe for a couple more minutes.
Hey, victory is victory.
It's going to be hard to beat, but we're going to give it a heck of a try.
So Gary, if you win, what's going to happen?
Me and Charlie will be on your bike naked.
Can we leave Charlie out of it?
Yeah.
Fine, you're gonna win.
My bike's been parked here all night. I guess I'm going to have to get it out and go be that 590, so I'm going at it right now.
My best time, 6:65, 112.
My best time, 6:17.
Got to get my time out of the hole a little quicker. That last one was a 6:17. 6-second flat. So we'll get her down there. We gotta get down below 590 for right now.
Well, you know, this is not my first time here. Gary and myself and Charlie and Doug and the whole gang, we've been here before. We know what we're doing. But every single time you get here, you get those butterflies in your stomach. It's kind of like getting in a fight. I think everybody can relate to that. Before that fight, you get those butterflies in your stomach and you know you're gonna go. But once it happens, it all goes away and all you care about is getting down the track. Well, you know, I'm kind of used to it, so, you know, it doesn't feel much like, you know, anything new. I've been spanking these guys for the past couple of years and they know what it's about. So, it's just,
how you doing, Mike?
It's just,
no, wait.
It's just staying on top.
This is very new. It's the first time. Don't listen to all that. The truth will find its way.
Charlie's a great guy, but tonight he had to eat some crow and some humble pie. If that happens, it might be me next week. If it is, you know, you stand up and take it like a man. But you know what? That 590's not going down for a while. You know what? Gary came here, and I knew Gary was going to be the man to beat. I knew Gary was the guy. He's a rider. He's got the lightest bike, got a bunch of horsepower, a lot of nitrous. The guy can flat out ride. I knew driving here tonight I had to beat Gary, and I didn't think it was going to happen. So, you know, also his nitrous wasn't running the way he wanted it to run. He's got some problems with his bike. If anybody's going to beat my 590, I'd say Gary's the guy. But you know, he's got his work cut out. We went riding Wednesday night, and my bike ran like a dog. I blew the torque converter out of it. We've been working like animals for the last day and a half to get this bike ready. We were working on my bike at 3 o'clock this afternoon before I went in the trailer. I had no idea how it was going to run. And my guys, they know what's going on. We know the recipe. My guys are mechanics, you know, like we do this for a living. We hit it on the head, we came out here and we kicked ass.
We tweaked the bike a little bit more, got it suited to the track, and came out and laid a good time down.
Me and my whole crew had a big thing in putting this bike together tonight, so it'd run good times.
How's it feel to be on top? I've been there for a while. I ain't going down. So you know what, I like where I'm at.
And I'm just remembering back, about a year and a half ago, the whole gang was sitting in a restaurant. Mike told me, he says, we are going to get into the 5s. A year and a half later, tonight was the first night. We both got into the 5s, which is extraordinary. I mean, that's fantastic.
Yeah, it's very good.
Yeah!
We are the dogs in the 5s right now.
Hey, I know he'd be the guy to beat. And I know it might be short-lived, but while I got it, I got